Welcome to Desi Martini Special Friday Flicks, where we bring you the most detailed breakdown of weekly box office releases और बाकी सब कुछ जो Bollywood corners में इस week हुआ. So here's what we have on offer, and without wasting much time, let's quickly start the show with the weekly recap with Udaya.
Hi guys, this is Udaya and I'm back again with the top highlights of this week. Missed me? In a shocking news, Rajnikant's most awaited teaser of the movie 2.0 was leaked online, and what appeared to be the rough cut of the teaser, we happened to see Akshay Kumar as Dr. Richard in the film. The makers have not said anything about this yet, but the fans are furious on the leak. Also, Sunny Leone and Daniel Webber had twin boys via surrogacy this week. They also adopted a daughter last year from an orphanage in Mumbai called Nisha. They also shared an adorable family picture on social media, and Desi Martini would like to congratulate them. In another news, Irfan Khan sent his fans into a state of shock after revealing that he has been suffering with a rare disease. He has promised his fans that he will definitely reveal what has happened to him after a proper diagnosis. Meanwhile, we would just like to wish that he gets well real soon. The 90th Oscars took place this week, and Gary Oldman won the Best Actor for Darkest Hour. On the other hand, Frances McDormand won the Best Actress Award for 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. The Shape of Water won the Best Director and the Best Picture. But did you hear Frances McDormand's speech? I was super inspired. The legendary actress Shami, popularly known as Shami Auntie, passed away this week. She was popular amongst the audiences for roles in films like Hum Saath Saath Hain, Earth, and the TV show Dekh Bhai Dekh. Our thoughts and prayers are with her family. That's all I have for you today, but there's a lot more in Friday Flicks waiting, so don't go anywhere, and I'll be back next week.
Historical epic, social drama, spy thrillers, rom-com, horror, and now finally an erotic thriller. Bollywood in 2018 has been very colorful. जब बात erotic thrillers की आती है तो इंडिया की 50 Shades of Grey है the hate story franchisee. The craze among the fan and the makers of the franchisee is so much कि इस हफ्ते रिलीज हुई है Hate Story 4 and also 3 Stories. Do not get confused. It's Hate Story 4 and 3 Stories. Directed by Vishal Pandya, Hate Story 4 stars Vivan Bhatena, Karan Wahi, and also Urvashi Rautela. Let's take a look at movie reviews. History doesn't warrant a very solid backing of content for this one, but here's what Rahul Bharadwaj, our MJ from Hyderabad, had to say about the movie. Ample display of cleavage and slow motion shots do not make an erotic thriller. Vishal Pandya, of course, does not agree. This movie can put you to sleep in 10 minutes of start. The only guy who did some sincere work in the movie is the guy who plays the guitar in the background music. He's given it 0.5 stars. Our Hindi MJ Usha on the other end watched the film and said, विशाल पांड्या के निर्देशन में बनी हेट स्टोरी 4 फ्लॉप कहानी और बुरी एक्टिंग का मिश्रण है. घिसे पिटे डायलॉग्स तुमको और बोरिंग बना देते हैं. रेटिंग है 1 स्टार. Moving on, the second release of the week is the Richa Chadha, Pulkit Samrat, and Sharman Joshi starred 3 Stories, and Smita Vyas Kumar, our MJ from Mumbai, watched the film and gave it 2.5 stars and said, 3 Stories is different from the fare we usually see, and for that, it may be worth a watch. I wasn't bored by the movie, but I wasn't wowed by it either. But anyway, it's going to interest you so much to see how 2 of our MJs fight on whether or not you should watch Hate Story 4.
हाय, मैं हूं एमजे आशीष और आज मैं आपको बहुत पोइटिकली बताने वाला हूं why you should absolutely watch Hate Story 4.
हाय, मैं हूं एमजे उषा और मैं आपको बताने वाली हूं why you cannot watch Hate Story 4.
Watch it because मैंने तुमसे तुम्हारे छोटे भाई की पैंट की जिप पे ध्यान देने को क्या कहा, तुम तो अपने पैजामे का नाड़ा ढीला करके ही चल पड़े.
Don't watch it because इससे ज्यादा वाहियात परफॉर्मेंसेस आपने अपने 2 सालों में डेफिनेटली नहीं देखी होगी.
Watch it because पता नहीं मेरे होंठों को तुमने क्या रिश्वत दी है, मुझसे ज्यादा तुम्हारी सुनते हैं.
आशीष, ये क्या बोले जा रहे हो यार तुम?
अरे आप सुनते रहिए.
Don't watch it because इस फिल्म में शुरुआत से लेकर एंड तक सिर्फ डायलॉग्स में बातें होती हैं जिसका कोई सेंस नहीं बनता यार.
Watch it because छोटे भैया तो छोटे भैया, बड़े भैया ताता थैया.
आशीष, मुझे समझ में आ रहा है. हाँ,
पोएटिक.
Don't watch it because ये फिल्म इरोटिक के नाम पे आपको बिल्कुल भी टिटलेट नहीं करेगी. इस फिल्म को इरोटिक कहना ही एक्चुअली गलत है.
Watch it because तुम्हारे भाई को शायद तुम्हारे माँ बाप ने कुछ ज्यादा ही संस्कार दे दिए थे और इसी के चक्कर में उसका इतनी जल्दी अंतिम संस्कार हो गया.
Don't watch it because इस फिल्म में सारे पुराने गानों को स्पॉइल कर दिया है. नाम है तेरा तेरा की जगह नाम है मेरा मेरा कर दिया.
Watch it because लाशें रिश्वत नहीं लेती क्योंकि कफन को जेब नहीं होती.
Don't watch it, अब मेरे पास वोट नहीं है.
Watch it because it is so bad that it is so good. अगर उसके अंदर का रावण जाग गया तो वो हमारी पूरी लंका जला देगा.
आशीष, इससे पहले कि हम लोग जाएं, एक डायलॉग और प्लीज.
मैं प्यार में अंधा नहीं बर्बाद हो गया हूँ.
And Hate Story 4 और 3 Stories की ट्विटर रिपोर्ट क्या है? Let's take a look.
Hate Story 4. Why does it have to be so dull all the time? Seems they are making films for a totally cinema illiterate nation. So disappointing.
Hate Story 4 is a must-watch cause of its beautiful packaging of screenplay, dialogues, direction, songs, and very importantly, storyline. Beautiful message on Eve teasing. Fight the evil of Eve teasing. This hate is all about love, so give all your love to this hate.
Intriguing, interesting, amazing. Such a lovely film, 3 stories. Such fine performances, absolutely loved it. Keeps you hooked.
ऑडियंस क्या बोल रही है फिल्म के बारे में, देख लेते हैं।
मूवी वैसे ठीक है पर हेट स्टोरी फल जैसी नहीं।
बहुत बेकार थी, बहुत बेकार। एक्टिंग किसी की भी नहीं अच्छी लगी। नहीं, कुछ खास नहीं था। स्टोरी जहाँ से तहाँ कुछ कनेक्ट।
गुलशन बोले की एक्टिंग अच्छी थी, वैसे जो उर्वशी थी उसमें उसकी जो नासा के नाम से थी उसकी एक्टिंग अच्छी थी। तो फिल्म वैसे राजवीर और तो दोनों चमक चमक माइनस 4 स्टार देते।
And now it's time to know what's happening at the box office front in our next segment with Abhay.
It's been an interesting week at the box office for Bollywood lovers, with good news, bad news, and indeed milestones also being crossed. So let's get right into it. It's good news for Love Ranjan. The director's latest outing, Sonu Ki Tutu Ki Sweetie, has continued a strong run at the box office in its second week. Its total now stands at approximately 75 crores, and the film has obviously been declared a super hit. Unfortunately, the news is not so good for Anushka Sharma. Her latest outing, Pari, is all set to close week 1 under 25 crores. This is surprising, considering that the horror genre is quite popular amongst Indian audiences, and of course, Anushka Sharma's star power herself. It's interesting to note, however, her film Filori had opened better than this. It's been another week of milestones in the Indian box office. Bajrangi Bhaijaan has just crossed 100 crores in China, making Salman Khan the only other actor other than Aamir Khan to achieve this feat. And finally, Hate Story 4 will be releasing today. The erotic thriller starring Urvashi Rotela and Karan Wahi has been wowing audiences with its steamy trailers. Therefore, we predict that this film will have an opening of approximately 4 to 5 crores, with an opening weekend rising up to 12 to 15 crores. Considering the production budget of this film, a week 1 of 25 crores should be sufficient. And that's all we have for the box office for this edition of Friday Flicks.
So that's all we have for you in this week's episode of Friday Flicks. But before we go, we're leaving you with some trivia again.
Kangana Ranaut's Star Queen, which took Bollywood by storm back in 2014, recently celebrated its 4th anniversary on the 7th of March. Did you know that the director Vikas Behel did not have a big budget to make the film despite shooting it abroad? He managed with as little as just 25 people in the crew for an outdoor shoot. The makers couldn't even afford a vanity van for Kangana Ranaut, and she got dressed in public restrooms or at whichever restaurant the team used to stop for a meal. Another interesting fact about the film is that the remixed version of Hangama Ho Gaya was shot at Club NL in Amsterdam, where a Hindi song was played for the first time ever.
So if you plan to watch Hate Story 4 or 3 stories, guys, do not forget to rate and review the movie on Desi Martini. Also, do check out our funny special Women's Day video titled Bollywood Face Off. The link of the video is given in the description below for everybody who's watching us on YouTube. Just remember, critics don't review a movie, audiences do.